What's going on, guys? Welcome to Arsenal Fan TV, and in this video I'm going to be previewing a game which is so crucial in a race for fourth spot. Everton versus Arsenal. Now, this is a game that I'm going into with a slight hesitation. Everton at home are an absolute quality side. We've already played them twice this season, both of those times at home. We've been unstuck there away a couple of times, normally getting a draw there. This game really does have a draw written all over it, but I think if we play like we did against City, there's no reason why we can't get the win. But if you look at the last two times we played them this season, we had that 1-1 draw with them earlier in the season. They really showed what they were about in that game. They put up a really good fight. And I thought they did the same when we played them not so long ago in the FA Cup. And now they were a bit unlucky to lose 4-1 in all honesty, but we did come out a better team in the end. And I think they're going to be really up for this game. I think that's really where we've got to watch them, because they're going to be so pumped up for this game. They're going to have the belief that they can go on, get this fourth spot. They're going to want to avenge that 4-1 defeat they got earlier on in the FA Cup. So there's going to be no reason why they shouldn't be unmotivated for this one. They've had a great win away to Fulham, and they know that from their point of view, fourth spot is doable. You've got to look at it from their point of view, and they're going to be believing that they really can do this, and they're going to be going all out to beat us. And considering they're going to be really pumped up for it, we can't put in another one of these lethargic performances that we seem to be doing at these early kickoffs away to the bigger clubs. Now, Everton, they aren't a massive team, but they're full of quality. They've got the likes of Lukaku, Pienaar, Coleman, Baines. No doubt how much quality they've got in their team. Even Gareth Barry in the midfield. But one player that is a slight doubt for them is Ross Barkley. I can't tell you how much of a massive loss that's going to be to them, considering when we last played him in the FA Cup, he absolutely ran the midfield. He's a quality player, been so crucial to him this season, and he's going to be so key for England in the World Cup. He's a really exciting player, but hopefully we can expose their midfield, win the midfield battle, whilst they haven't got someone like him in the team who is so influential in a lot of their passing moves. But up top, that's where we've got to watch them as well. They've got Morales, they've got Lukaku, they've got De La Feu, they've got Traore as well, they've got McGeady, they've got loads of attacking prowess. Trying to stop that going to be pretty difficult. It's a game where I think we'd really need Koscielny, but if Vermaelen plays like he did at Man City, then I've got absolutely no concerns there. Arsenal, we've got to go into it. We've really got to be going at them. I don't think it'd be the end of the world if we got a draw. I mean, Everton, they're 4 points behind us with a game in hand, I believe. So if we lose, that'd be terrible, because if they win their game in hand, they'd have the potential to go 2 points above us. If we draw, it wouldn't be the end of the world, because we'd still be a point above them, even if they won their game in hand. And if you look at our last 5 fixtures, we should be 5 wins out of 5. I think we played the likes of West Brom, Hull, Newcastle, West Ham and Norwich. So that's 5 games that we really can be getting 5 wins out of. So I think they've also got to play both Manchester teams, and with United picking up a slight bit of form at the moment, that's going to be a difficult game for them, and they're bound to drop points. And Everton, you've got to remember, they're a side that can lose games quite... we're not saying that they haven't been doing that this season, but previously under David Moyes they did lose the odd silly game which maybe they shouldn't have done. But they're more prone to getting draws against, you know, lesser teams, like they draw against Crystal Palace, etc. But towards the back end of this season, when they really do have a good opportunity to actually get in the 4th spot, I can't see them making any room for error. I think they're going to really be going for it this season. Martinez will really want it. The players will be really up for it. And this game is just going to be absolutely massive. We have to play well in this one, but going to Goodison Park is going to be extremely difficult. I think the last time we got a win there was in 2012 with a Vermaelen header. And going into this game on the back of that 1-1 draw with City, which was an excellent performance from Arsenal. Play like that, we can win this one. And we've also got a trip to Wembley next weekend, which is going to be absolutely crazy. So we've got to go into that game with confidence, and we just can't lose this one. We've got to have a nice run of form towards the back end of the season, pick up the FA Cup, finish in the top 4. If we can, the top 3, that would be ideal. But top 4 in the FA Cup, I still think that would be an absolutely amazing season from Arsenal. It shows definite signs of improvement. And games like this, where maybe we'd have bowled it a couple of seasons ago, if we can go into it and still do something in this one, I'll be really pleased with the team. Just a draw even would be good in this game. But looking at it, looking at Arsenal, should I say, I think Flamini, no doubt, has to start this one. I want to see Arteta dropped as well, because although he was better against City than he was against Swansea, I still feel he is giving the ball away far too much, and Everton have players that can punish that. So I want to see Kellstrom start. Still haven't seen a full debut from him yet, so it'd be really great to see him get a full 90 minutes under his belt. I was really impressed from what I saw of him in the Swansea game, so I would love to see him play a full match. But apart from that, I'd probably keep the team pretty much the same that played against Man City. I don't really know whether I'd keep Giroud in there or I'd play Yaya Sanogo. Both of them can offer different things. Giroud, we probably wouldn't have scored our Flamini guy if it wasn't for him drawing the defenders away with his build-up play and his hold-up play, should I say. But he's not offering us all that much up top, and he's not getting involved in the game as much as I feel he could. And I do feel we play at a much faster pace when we've got Sanogo in the team. So maybe I would be slightly inclined to go with that. But looking at the lineup in full, I'm going to go with Szczesny in goal, Sanya, Mertesacker, Vermaelen, Gibbs, Flamini, Kellstrom, Rosicky, Cazorla, Podolski and Sanogo. Now, I've left Chamberlain out of the squad. I don't think he's been on the best of form for us recently. He's the kind of player that we could bring on in the 60th or 65th minute to really chase those Everton defenders, run at them and really give them a tireless time. And whilst they're tiring and we bring on someone like Chamberlain, it'll be a great asset to the team. And I thought we actually played better when he wasn't in the squad against City. Rosicky is on sublime form at the moment. He has to stay in the team. Cazorla absolutely ran the show against City at times. He was absolute quality. Can't drop him. Podolski made an assist for the goal. Arguably, you could drop him because he wasn't fully involved against City. But I think whilst he's playing for us, he's had quite a few games now where he's really getting involved in games that maybe he'd have faded away from in the past. So I would like to see him establish a spot in that starting 11. And if not, then maybe play someone like Cazorla on the left, Rosicky in the middle, and Chamberlain on the right hand side. I think there's going to be an awful lot of counter-attacking football in this game from Everton. We can't sit back, we can't lay off them, we've got to be going at them, we've got to be pressing, a lot of high pressure in this one, make the mistakes, hopefully get a goal, and who knows what could happen. But my prediction, I'm going to go for a 1-1. I think this game's got a draw written all over it, but if we could get the win, that'd be amazing. It would put us in pole position for a top 4 spot. And go on into that FA Cup semi-final with confidence against Wigan. That's going to be a great day out, and hopefully we can get the win there. And it's all looking very positive at the moment. So please leave your thoughts on the upcoming game in the comments box below. If you have enjoyed the video, it'd be great if you click the like button. Subscribe to Arsenal Fan TV as well as my own channel, AFC Game by Game. And as always, thanks for watching, guys, and enjoy the game.